yes, we've all gone bananas. The GOP's MAGA bananas today. Oh yeah, the GOP's MAGA bananas today. Oh yeah, the GOP's MAGA bananas today.
Hey everybody, welcome to Dude Process. We are once again joined by our special guest, Angel.
Hello.
And we're going to process some things that were in the media, about the Trump administration, maybe other things.
And that's Matt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I'm Grady.
Welcome to Dude Process. That's our special guest, Angel.
Hey, no.
And I'm Matt.
And I'm Grady.
And we're going to still process things about things, different things and various things about those things in particular, specifically maybe things. Grady, when you were trying to tell me something, I got to stop yelling into the microphone. And me and Angel were saying, don't say anything until we press record.
Well,
we press record. What were you trying to tell me?
First of all, we're trying to avoid the Department of Homeland Security or the FBI locating us. So I'm telling everybody that we're broadcasting today from the Gulf of Mexico, since they won't be able to find that on a map anywhere.
But okay, so we're coming from the Gulf of Mexico today.
As far as what we're going to discuss today, I keep trying to find something interesting that has nothing to do with Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the news has to do with Trump. So we may have to talk about him.
That might be your auto feed.
Right. Right. But I did see a video of where they were throwing his underwear or something out of the...
Is the black garbage bags?
Yeah.
What the hell was that now? What happened?
They look like those black leaf bags, kind of, but you know, there was stuff in it, obviously, and they're throwing it. It's a video, and you can see them throwing it out of the second floor window or something. And he just like a couple of black bags came out, and
oh my goodness! Did they find out what it was? Or?
Well, let me see. I think the White House official said that it was the maintenance crew doing regular maintenance, something like that. And then Trump, they asked Trump, and then he said it's AI.
He said it's AI.
It's AI, so it was fake. It's just yeah.
That's throwing things out the White House window.
Yeah, everything is fake that he doesn't know anything about or chooses not to.
Yeah.
Maybe there were dirty diapers or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
probably so. That one of the.
I went there.
There are actually professional.
That's kind of day I'm having today.
There are actually professional.
That's going to go from this point on.
People that think he has a form of mental derangement that causes him to lose control of his bowels and stuff like that.
You can have a mental derangement that'll make you lose control of your bowels.
Yeah.
Is that a mental thing that makes you say, I got to take a shit, I don't give a shit. I'm just going to take one?
Well,
I thought it was more like a physical.
He does feel autocratic about his movements, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought I would try to find something good to talk about him, and I can't find anything except that he's tacky and sick mentally and physically.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the best I can say for him, but I will provide evidence of him being tacky. He's got gold
you were talking
appliques all over the White House.
What are those now?
These little gold things, and he's stuck those. They remind me of something I used to get at Woolworths, where you could just stick stuff on, and it was, little curly.
Oh yeah, like a 5 and dime thing.
Yeah, and I guess it makes him feel good to have a lot of gold around, or gold color. I doubt that's real gold, but.
That's the kind of shit he would have in his office, no?
Yeah, the Oval Office has been...
It's a very 80s thing.
Yeah, it is. I guess, it is him being from...
The gaudy 80s.
Kind of like the 80s,
Yeah.
It's his taste of that.
Is,
Yeah.
I mean, they're thinking that, so they frame it as the gilded.
Gilded.
They're trying to be the Gilded Age, but it just always looks like a Walmart threw up from 1980.
Yeah. Oh wow.
You know, like all over the entire White House. So it's just gaudy as can be, and just so.
They say gilded when it's just fucking tacky.
Yeah.
It's very tacky. So you know what it reminds me of? Like it's when somebody doesn't have and wins the lottery, and then next thing you know, you're just like overloaded on gold and every big thing that you could get that you always wanted, and you just look like that's what that reminds me of. But it's so
he's
lacks a little taste. I don't know. It's just such an old
I think that you're right about that. It is an 80s thing. And when he was building his buildings, I guess.
In his 90s, heyday, it was the 80s. He was probably the most popular and on, the lifestyles of the rich and famous. His own champagne and caviar.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's when he was popular and people liked him back then. And, but he wasn't, civil servant, so it was okay, I guess. It's fine. You take it. It's just the fantasy that everybody has of being what it is to like be rich and all this other stuff. But
and the problem is that America is a democracy, and the White House is the home of the leader of the people, the chief civil servant, and so most presidents have tried to keep that, the gaudiness of it.
You wouldn't bring your taste in there. Right, like a fucking wrestler would come in and do this. Like
every president or their wives or whatever will decorate to their but usually it's pretty tasteful.
Well, I guess that's the whole thing. If you have no
this is a second go round. It was tacky last time. Do you remember the whole Christmas?
Oh God,
the
that's
blood.
Right. The trees.
The trees.
They looked like
room,
And then she said they caught Melania on tape saying to her friend, "I fucking hate Christmas."
No, it was like who gives a fuck about Christmas?
Who gives a fuck about Christmas? These people.
Who gives a darling?
I got to. If I would get my payment did not clear yet for this season. If I'm doing Christmas, I'm getting $3 more million. It says my lawyer. You call my lawyer.
You call my lawyer.
Yeah, I wonder what's happened to her. Has she self-deported? I haven't seen her.
Probably had something to do with those bags that came out.
Holy smoke! It was Melania in pieces. Goodness.
That was not what I meant, but okay.
I think it was just mainly Trump's diapers, probably.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was, the little doo-doo bags,
Make it squishy.
Maybe it was Melania throwing them out. You get these diapers out!
God, they're all in the room.
Don't carry them down the stairs.
God. They would be drippy. Oh, God. What else you got, Gravy? Let's get out of the drippy diapers in the bag coming out of the window.
Well, that's because...
But we could always ask the 8-ball if that's what it was.
Yeah.
Well, you want to ask? Ask the 8-ball.
Could that be...
Almighty 8-ball.
The question is...
Were the garbage bags...
What were the garbage bags...
Were they poo?
Human waste.
Human poo.
Yeah.
Of a large being.
Exciting.
It's giving me a... Human poo! White House, second floor. Come on!
What do we got?
What does that say?
It says...
You may rely on it.
You may rely on it. Oh my God! The magic 8-ball. Here it is, right here.
It is spoken.
It is spoken.
It is spoken.
In fact, it's an exclusive. And you may rely on it.
And this was independently acquired.
Yes.
Answer here.
We have broken the.
Yeah.
Wow.
The mighty 8-ball knows all.
That's almost breaking news, but that is something.
Yeah.
You don't get that every day.
That's right. I was going to ask the question: is Trump tacky? But
Wow.
This answered it even more.
I think the picture answers it.
Because
Yeah, the picture,
This-
that door. Wow.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
Well, let's talk about Xi and the Russian.
Oh
Putin.
yeah, so Putin, Xi, the Modi, and
Modi of India.
the North Korean. What's
Yeah.
that little
the
dude's
junior?
name?
Yeah, the little dude.
She wannabe junior.
Yeah.
What happened with this?
They had this little sort of meeting, and
They're having their own summit.
that's actually a little more scary than the poop bag that might have come out of the White House. I think
It is, yeah.
That's an actual thing. So what is it? China?
So China, Russia, India, and North Korea.
India
And it covers more of the population of the world than NATO does.
Holy smoke! So they had a summit.
So basically what they've done is they've created their own
NATO-ish.
Sort of alliance.
their own alliance, their own common.
Yeah.
Market.
Oh, well, that's an interesting.
Well, I can't blame them. Trump is.
I'm actually more surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Yeah.
Way pre-Trump.
Yeah.
Because,
Trump thought he could bully everybody into line somehow with these tariffs and all that. And what he's done is he's gotten
4 dictators together.
Yeah, and some of our allies are thinking, what the heck, this is wrong.
Yeah.
Our allies don't know what to do about these tariffs except put on their own tariffs, which has disrupted the.
And they had their own military parade too.
Did they?
Yeah, I thought I read somewhere they had their own little military.
Who's that?
The whole little summit they had came with
with its own.
The Dictator summit.
Pictures.
Yeah.
Probably the little North Korean guy probably did that.
Yeah.
He loves those marches.
Right. All the pageantry that his friend likes. God, how silly is all this crap?
Yeah, it would seem that trying to get along in the world and could be a mutually beneficial thing. Mm-hmm. But Trump says you have to get along according to my rules.
Yeah.
And that's
and
just
yet he did not get invited to that party.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. I guess
he wanted that invitation.
Yeah.
I mean that's.
But
and especially after having that meeting with Putin in Alaska, and
that's his friend.
He just got snubbed.
That's a bitch.
See, maybe that's why he was gone for like a week, because he knew he was getting snubbed, and he was kind of like, crying like he didn't get a date for the prom.
Oh, and the bag might be all his rags of tears, all his discarded tissues of, how sad. It's a sad thing. But maybe next time.
Well, now I feel bad.
I don't feel bad. I feel bad for America that we've got this sick person in the White House turning it into the glittery, gilded house.
Yeah.
My tacky house.
It's a tacky house.
The tacky house. And I don't know really what to do other than wait until his term is up, because he's given indications that this will be his term for the rest of his life.
Right.
And he's assuming that he's going to live longer than 3.5 years. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens after the 3.5 years.
It's all going to boil down to whether the Supreme Court decides that they're going to hold up the constitutional restraints on the president, or they're going to let him have his way. I've not understood why they've let him have his way so much so far. But
there's nobody's going to be nominated, right? Are there no new nominations for the Supreme Court? Everybody's in there now, right? Nobody's on the death watch.
There's no new.
Yeah, but there's six conservatives and 3 liberals. So, So the conservatives have tended to vote to support everything he's done so far.
So there's no hope whatsoever with the Supreme Court.
No, Well, with regard to the Supreme Court, even FDR got the Supreme Court to think that perhaps some of his liberal ideas could help fight the Great Depression.
Yeah.
And they changed their minds. But they declared most of what he did in his first year as president as unconstitutional. You know,
FDR? The Supreme Court, really?
Yeah. And in fact, FDR went so far as to try to increase the size of the Supreme Court and have new liberal members appointed. And that was probably an overreach on his part.
Yeah.
But the old conservative guys finally figured, well, maybe we should have the government provide jobs and things like that. So I don't mean to compare Trump at all to FDR. Trump is, to me, just a gilded nut.
Yeah.
But the Supreme Court is the foundation of our rights are held by the Supreme Court because Congress and presidents are going to tend to do what they want to do politically, and the Supreme Court is supposed to say, no, you can't go that far, or no, you haven't gone far enough.
Right.
And so far, we'll see. You know, all of these things that Trump is doing are being challenged, and it takes a while for the Supreme Court to decide. But we'll see.
Well, they've been on vacation too.
Yeah, that's true. They do like to take a vacation.
The Supreme Court's been on vacation?
Yeah, they take summer break.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Like a school?
Right.
Yeah, that's
It's sort of like
They
that.
get more time than the kids.
They probably, yeah.
I think they get 3 months or something.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know they had a summer break.
Well, they have to ease their minds from
They gotta ease their
all
minds
these decisions
from-
that they have to make.
All these things. Well, what else we got, peoples? We're coming up on our close here.
Other than tacky and sick, I can't think of anything.
Got tacky, sick, gaudy.
Mm-hmm.
Last time we said inartful. Should put them all on the board someday.
Yeah.
We had a whole bunch of quotes.
We'll have to get together soon to follow up on, you know, I think we're talking about some good stuff here about our current president.
Yes, indeed. Well, I guess that might be it, though. You got anything else, Grady?
I don't have anything else other than we'll tune in next time.
All right, then. Well, thank you, Angel, for joining us in this
having me.
very enlightening edition of Two Dudes and Abroad, or Dudes Abroad, or Two Dudes and Abroad, or Abroad. Should be abroad.
Abroad with two dudes.
With
How
two
about
dudes.
that?
Abroad with two dudes is what we should call it. Absolutely. All right. Once again, thank you, Angel.
Thank you.
This is Grady.
See you next time.
Grady.
I'm Matt. Take care.
Bye.